Okay, good afternoon. We are here today to record a gameplay video of Frontier Wars. We're going to take a look at this very nice light war game that we're going to play. It's a war game for 2 to 4 players. It plays from 60 to 120 minutes. And we're going to play a 4-player game today with my good friends Sergio, Andres, and Mark. And of course myself, Buster. So let's go straight ahead for it. Okay, so Frontier Wars is a tactical game and where each of the players is going to lead a faction from World War II. In this case, we're going to have the British Army, the German Army, the Russian Army, and the American Army. What I have here is a scenario made of tiles. This one specifically comes from the scenario book, but you can make any scenario you want. There's a free system for you to make your own scenarios. So the scenarios are made with tiles, as you can see. There's different type of tiles. Some of them are cities, some of them are different types of terrains. There's even water tiles. Even the whole scenario is surrounded by water, unless the booklet says otherwise. So we're supposed to be fighting in an island. And not only that, but every tile also has a second side, so you can just turn it around and have different options for your scenario when you build it. And okay, so as you see, we have many different elements. First, we have the troops. Each faction is going to start with a different selection of troops indicated by their army board. We also have the initiative chart, which is for the battle, which we'll explain afterwards when we get into the game. And we also have the turn order chart, where we will determine the turn order every round. Okay. So first, let's take a closer look at one of the army charts. So here in the United States charts, we can see different sections. First, we have our reserve, where we will place our troops. Each of these boards has 2 sides. We will use side A today. The other side is side B. It's a little bit more complex, and all the players will have to use the same side when we play. The sheet is going to tell us the number of starting cards for each of the players. As you can see, there are some cards which are used for different actions during the game. We also have the starting troops, as we've seen on the board already. Okay, so in the case of the US, we have a different selection than the Russians and the British, etc. And then we have 2 faction skills. One of them has no cost or use limit, so you can always use it during the game. And the other one, the special skill, can be used at the start of your tactical phase, and you must spend 1 resource card, you must discard 1 resource card once per turn to use it. Okay? Again, we'll go into deeper detail of this once we are playing the game. And that's about it regarding the setup. So now let's take a quick overview of the game. So we're going to take a very quick look at the turn sequence, and then we'll start playing and get into deeper detail. Okay? So first, what we're going to do is calculate the turn order. So at the beginning of the game, all of the players are going to have the same victory points, so we'll be in the same place of the turn order chart. But there is a tiebreaker which determines who will have the initiative in case of a tie. So in this case, the Russian army will play first. Then we will draw resource cards. Every round, every player would draw at least 1 resource card from any of the piles. There's 3 types of cards. We have attack cards, tactical cards, and defense cards. Each of them are used, obviously, in different parts of the game. The attack cards are used in combat for the attacker. Defense cards are also used in combat for the defender. And tactical cards are used outside of battle for different effects. Then we will go into the reinforcement phase, where each player is going to get new troops, either at their headquarters or at their buildings they can construct on the board. Again, we'll see that later on. But you can get new troops every round. Then in turn order, the turn determined by the chart, each of the players is going to have the chance to first play an attack card outside of battle. Then you can move all the troops you want on the board. Then you can construct buildings if you have them available. Then we will solve the conflicts, the battles. And then the defenders can use defense cards in the battle if they want to. Then we will go into the tactical phase, where each of the players can use a tactical card if they want to. Obviously, it's voluntary, so you just decide if you want to do it or not. Then, the 6th phase of the turn will be the arms race, where each player can use one of the resource cards for the arms race. Okay, we'll explain that later on again. And finally, we will do an upkeep phase, where each of the players is going to eliminate the excess of troops on each of the tiles. You can have a maximum of 3 units per tile, or you will also discard any excess cards you have in your hand. Initially, all players have a limit of 4 cards in hand. Okay? So now that we've given a quick overview to the game, I think we're ready to start. So let's get to playing. Okay, so we have everything ready to start the game. Each of us has set our units in the board. And we've also, me and Andres have drawn some resource cards because we have some available in our board, in our starting resources. Sergio and Mark don't have cards, but they have a little bit of a better army to begin with than us. So the game is properly balanced.
It's not fair.
Okay, so let's take a look at the ways to win. Okay, let's see what are the goals for each of the players. So there are 3 different ways to win in this game. First of all, there's total annihilation, classic. You can just go into destroying the headquarters of each of the different players, okay? So if one player manages to control all the headquarters, not necessarily 3, whatever the number of players, he will win the game. That player will win the game and the other players are eliminated. The second way of winning the game is by earning victory points that you can earn in many different ways. First, you can get them by controlling different tiles on the board. You can also get victory points, by constructing buildings on the board and having control of them, obviously. And you can also win some victory points by earning merits doing different actions in the game, essentially winning battles. Okay? So once you reach a certain number of points as determined by the scenario, whoever reaches that number of points first will be the winner of the game. Finally, there's a third way of winning the game, which is the arms race, which we already mentioned before. For the arms race, what the players are going to do is they're going to use the resource cards. These resource cards have a numeric value below, and they can just save these cards 1 per turn, and if a player reaches 15 points in the arms race, that player will be the winner of the game. So that's all regarding the victory conditions. We've already seen a little bit of the board. We already know the turn order, so I think we're ready to start the game.
Yeah.
So first will be Mark, who is the Russian player. So Mark, please go ahead.
It's the turn of Russian army. So first of all, I have to draw a card. Andres, please, an attack card.
Attack.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna get intense. Things are gonna get hot. Okay, so now it will be my turn.
Yes.
We will do this phase in all the players in the turn order. So now I can draw another resource card. In my case, I'm gonna take another defense card because it seems like Mark is violent today. So.
I take one defense card.
And rest takes defense
I
card.
like your style.
Okay.
I draw 1 defense card too.
Okay.
And you remember the other 2? You
Already forgot. Okay. Okay, so once each of us has taken a card, we will go into the reinforcements phase, where each of us can put and deploy a new troop in our headquarters. So Mark, please go ahead.
In my headquarters, I want to build a tank.
Okay, so in your headquarters, you can build any type of troop, both mechanized or infantry. Okay, in my case, I think I'm going to deploy another artillery, which are very good for defense.
I'm going to deploy another tank.
Okay.
You scare me. But I think it's most important for me to build an infantry.
Okay, you need new troops. Okay, so once each of us has done the reinforcement phase, it's time for Mark to do his turn. He can use an attack card, move all the troops he wants, construct buildings, and solve conflicts if there are any.
Yes. I want to move this troop here.
You sacrifice 1 to build?
No.
No, remember,
you can
Sergio,
build, yeah.
that you cannot build in cities.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
You can
Yeah.
only build in free tiles.
Yeah.
Correct.
And you can go with the. Can you go with the planes to the cities?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
You can move anywhere you want.
As we have airports in.
There are also airport tiles, but
Okay.
there are special tiles like at the city. Okay, we'll get into more detail what these special tiles do.
I want to move here.
Okay. Okay, so Mark has done a little bit of deployment with his troops. He has controlled 2 tiles. He now has 2 additional victory points if nobody conquers that terrain before the end of the turn. And he will also draw 1 additional card during his next drawing resource cards phase because he controls the city. Okay, now it's my turn. And I think I'm going to do something very similar to Mark. I'm going to move 1 infantry unit here to take control of that tile. I'm going to move 2 and an artillery here. And I'm going to build a building. I'm going to construct a building. I'm going to sacrifice one of my infantry units, and I'm going to place an encampment here.
An encampment.
Yeah. And
You want to build more infantry?
I want more infantry, yeah. Thank you very much. I earned 1 merit because I built construction.
So the merits are win in too many ways.
There are 2 ways to earn merits, yes. You can
Build?
actually building or winning battles.
Perfect.
Okay? Once
So
you have
you can build buildings in the sense turn that move troops.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's in the same turn, okay? If I won another merit, I would turn this token around and I would get a victory point. It's not the case, so for now I just have the white side.
Okay.
Okay, so I think I'm going to move this artillery here as well because Mark, I don't like him. He has a nasty attitude, so I prefer to protect myself. And finally, I'm going to move this tank here, getting a little bit into the German side. So
Okay.
now it's turn for Andres.
So I hate Americans.
Okay, very nice. Good to
I
know.
moved the plane over the city to get the new car.
Very good.
I move
With your plane. Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes, yes, I'm sure. The plane don't have too much initiative for now. So I'm going to sacrifice 1
Okay.
to construct
Encampment as well, very
an
nice.
encampment. Move. And 1, 2, and I'm going to. Okay, and the tank.
Okay. Very good. Okay, straight line.
Right.
Very good.
Buster, one question I don't remember.
Yes.
In one tile, I can build 1.
You can build only one building
one.
per tile, exactly. So you already have a building there, you cannot build anything else.
Perfect. So I like your style again. I move 1. I move both.
Okay.
Sacrifice 1. And
Encampment as
build
well.
encampment. So I move my tank. And I leave here my artillery.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, very nice. So there's no combat now. Oh yes,
Yeah,
both
my
of you get 1 merit. Exactly.
You're good.
Good, with good memory.
Very, very good.
My point.
And that would be it for the turn order phase. So we've done all the movements, there's no battle to solve. Probably in the next turn we will have some. So now we'll go into the tactical phase. If any of us has a tactical card, which I believe we don't, that probably could use it now. So again, I think nobody has any, so
No,
let's just go straight to the arms race. Once again, if a player wants to, you can put 1 card from your research deck, 1 resource card in your research deck for each merit you own. So we could put 1 card in the research pile. Mark still could not because he has no merits. And no, I'm not gonna do it. If any of you wants to use an arms race, card for the arms race?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, so straight to the upkeep phase. So now what we're going to do is we're going to check if any of the players has more than 3 units in any tile. As you can see, the only ones close are these 2 tiles, which have 3, so there's no problem there. And none of us has more than 4 cards in hand, so also there's no excess there, so we can skip the upkeep phase and start a new turn. Okay, so we're going to start turn 2. In the previous turn, we didn't have to calculate the turn order because we did the prearranged order for the beginning of the game, but now we had to do it. So we've already marked on the turn order track where each of us will play. Just to give a quick overview, I have 1, 2, and 3 victory points. So the US Army gets 3, the Russians get 2, so they're here. The Brits have 1, 2, and 3, so they also start with 3 points. And finally, the Germans also have 2, 1 here and 1 for their encampment, so they start in position 2 of the track. Okay, so I will play first. So first of all, we're going to draw resource cards. Okay, so since we control a city, since I control a city, I'm going to draw 2 resource cards instead of 1. So I'm going to get a tactical card, which I don't have any. and I'm going to get another attack card. So now I have 5 cards in my hand. I have to at least play one before the end of the turn, or I will have to discard one of them.
Perfect.
Okay, so now it's Sergio's turn. He can also draw 2 cards.
I don't like you. So I'm gonna draw a tactical card.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's the good one.
2 cards. 2
So you
cards,
can
why?
draw another one because
Ah!
you have the city.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
I like the green card, eh? I like the green card. Yes.
Green cards are cool.
I want to a tactical card and
Okay,
defense card.
okay, very nice. Finally, Andres takes a tactical
and attack.
and attack. Okay. So that's it for drawing resource cards. Now we're going into the reinforcements phase. So we're going to get 1 reinforcement unit in our headquarters and also an additional infantry unit, in this case, in the encampments, if they're infantry units of our faction, which is the case. So I'll get a new infantry here and another artillery here. Actually, I think I'm gonna get a tank instead of an artillery.
Yeah.
Need to start getting me. Okay, so now it's Sergio's turn.
For me, it's the same.
Yep, infantry
1
unit.
infantry, 1 tank here.
Okay, perfect. Mark.
Okay. One tank here. I bought my first.
No,
No,
not yet.
You can
So
buy
that's in-
because
yes.
you have a city.
Huh? Ah,
Yeah, and that's in the turn order. It's not in this phase.
Okay,
remember
this-
also. But okay. Andres.
Okay.
Last one.
Are you sure?
1 tank. Use this one.
Wait,
deploy-
not yet, not yet. And
Oh.
during your turn, once we get into the fourth
Okay.
phase, okay? You can do it first thing, but
Okay. And
1
troops.
infantry unit.
Boo!
Okay, very nice. So now it's time to play. Again, we will keep the same order. So I will start. I can use an attack order. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this.
No.
So I'm going to use my attack card. In this case, I'm going to use the night attack, which allows all my infantry units to attack twice in a battle I am involved in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to check the movement of my troops so I can see that my tanks move 2 positions. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 1 and 2. And I'm going to put this one right there. And I think with that battle is going to be mine. Okay, yeah, that's it. I got it covered. Then I'm also going to put an artillery unit here for after the battle when Mark comes back to attack me. Then that's it. Yeah, that's it. I think I'm fairly
Nuclear
happy.
Mambo number 5.
Yep. Okay, so that's it for me. I'm going to do my battle over there. So I can attack twice. Okay, so let's take a look at the initiative chart. Okay, so as you can see, each of the units is going to have a different... let's show it better to the camera. Sorry, I'm used to seeing it. Each of the units is going to have a different initiative depending if you're the attacker or the defender of the battle. Okay? So in this case, I'm going to be the attacker and I have 1 tank, 1 infantry, and 1 artillery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put each of those troops in their appropriate space on the chart. And we're going to do the same thing with Mark, who is the defender. So he's going to have 1 artillery here, 1 tank over there. I'm seeing now that I did something really wrong, but that's okay.
You are in
It's-
a really bad situation.
I know. I
think
didn't realize before that, but it's okay. It's the way the game works.
It's
so.
gonna be interesting for us.
Yeah. Okay, so this is how the battle works. First, we're going to see each column, and they're going to attack at the same time if they're in the same place. Then, for each attack each unit makes, there's going to be 1 casualty. And this is going to be the priority. So, how would this battle evolve? First attacking will be Mark's artillery, who is going to shoot and is going to kill 1 infantry. So I'm going to lose my card, I'm going to use my infantry, and basically I'm going to use the battle. So that's it, it's okay. Then it's the turn for my tank, which is going to shoot and is going to destroy Mark's tank. Well, finally, it's going to be my artillery that is going to destroy Mark's artillery. So, in the end, I managed to kill Mark. Since I won the battle, I earn another merit point. And I was lucky enough to survive that battle, but I almost messed up. So, that was very lucky. And that's it for my turn. Sergio, it's your turn to play.
Okay, first, I don't like it.
The
tank,
it's just to
the
scare
Andres
you.
tank?
It's just to scare you.
She looks to me very hungry.
Okay, I can look. That's ready.
Perhaps it's better for you. Buster is so aggressive right now. But Mark are here. Mark is the third, no?
Yes.
Mark is third,
third.
yes.
Okay, so.
Let's go to attack Mark.
I have a plan, but
It's easy.
you scare me. Okay, but I try.
Well, not for the board game, only for my face.
Move here. Move here.
Okay.
Move here. And I'm gonna build
Okay.
a factory. This is too risky, I know, but
Yeah.
I think to try.
Okay.
And yeah, I think I can build.
Yep.
Like I say, our master
Yep.
in the shadows. I win a victory point. And I think this is all
Okay.
for me now.
You're not gonna attack anyone?
Okay.
Mark, please.
Okay, Buster, can you remember the move for airplane?
Yes, of course. Airplanes move up to 3 squares, okay, and they have very special way of moving, okay, because they're planes, so they can do two things. First, they can transport other units like artillery and infantry, not tanks, okay. They can move up to 3 spaces. They can fly over enemy troops, and they can also fly over water tiles. Okay.
They can fly over.
Yeah, exactly. Very good. Thank you, Andres. They cannot fly over artillery units, so that would be the only limitation for planes for moving.
It's not necessarily a right line, no?
Not necessarily. No, not necessarily a straight
You're
line.
so evil.
Okay, I move this troop here. Is with the airplane.
I know, too risky.
Okay.
I think I move my tank too.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah. You only live once.
I think you have a problem.
Yeah.
This.
Just saying.
It's
You
not a
haven't
problem.
busted out your side, so you see.
No, at the moment it's not a problem. Probably next turn, but not in this turn.
I think it's a really bad movement.
I can decide
Yes, you can use an attack
my
card
attack
before
card.
before
Yes.
fighting. Yes, of course.
Okay. I take this. Is
But that's blue cards are defense cards.
No, this.
Yeah.
This one. Prevent the use of defense cards.
Okay.
Okay.
He's used his plutonium, so you cannot use defense cards.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
I can play, so
There's not much to say.
why are you seeing me?
Okay,
Look at
so it will be time for solving the battle. So Sergio, Great Britain, is going to be the defender. So both his troops go here. Then Mark is going to be the attacker, and he's going to have 1 artillery, 1 plane, and 1 infantry, and 1 tank.
Yeah, so please, my friend,
So-
don't be like Sergio, be smart. Okay?
Okay, so obviously we take the initiative chart. So the tank is going to attack first. It's going to destroy 1 infantry unit, which goes back to Sergio's reserve. Then both the infantry, the plane, and the tank shoot at the same time. So the tank is going to be destroyed, but the tank is going to also destroy 1 infantry unit.
Perfect.
So all of these troops survived for Mark's army. So they all return to their place. Mark earns 1 merit point for winning the battle.
No.
Just half,
Yeah.
yeah. And now he has control of Sergio's factory and the tile. But remember that he will not be able to build reinforcements since he has no infantry there. But the tile is his now.
And this is destroy or no?
If you want, you can destroy it.
No.
Okay, I think it's not a good because you're getting points there, but if you want.
Yeah. I think he wants to start in the next turn.
I see. Okay, finally it's Andres' turn.
Okay.
Please go ahead.
I will deploy one additional mechanical unit.
Very nice.
So, tank, artillery, or plane. I'm gonna use one artillery.
Okay, so you want to protect your
I'm going to win this easy battle.
Okay. Yeah.
One versus one.
Yeah, that was an easy one.
A simple battle just to win this.
Okay, the merit.
And move. I'm just going to move here to build one. No. If I build,
You can do it,
disappear.
yes, but
okay.
it would be an empty tile.
An empty tile. Okay, I just going to move here. No, one tank here to
Okay.
get the points.
Start. Perfect.
Remember, be smart. Don't be like Sergio.
But I'm going to point over there for scare you.
Sergio.
I don't like you. I hate you. Really.
Just so you know. Okay, so it's time for battle.
This go here.
Okay, I'm going to use one defense card. Okay,
Oops.
which is civilians. Ignore your first casualty. Okay, so my troop is not going to die in the battle. Okay, so if we do the initiative chart, you would shoot at me. I am going to ignore your casualty, then I'm going to attack you, and I'm going to destroy you in the battle. Yay!
Easy battle, Andre.
Easy battle.
What?
You are so screwed.
Yeah, my civilians were there to protect my tank, so it worked very well. Yeah.
Okay. You win an enemy.
Only one?
That's what we're here for, so it's okay. I can live with that.
So you see, there's no easy battles here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no sure victories.
I'm very surprised, like you. And I'm very pleased.
Okay.
Friendships in the making.
You wake up the monster.
The beast.
Right now.
Okay.
Please, send your tank. From master.
Yes, I'm going to.
Looks like everybody's going to attack me. Okay, I can live with that.
Perfect,
The price of fame.
Okay.
Okay, so that would be the end of the fourth phase, the turn order. Now we would go into tactical phase. Each of us can play a tactical card.
But I can use the defense card at the same time as you, or not?
No, because you were the attacker. You can only use
Okay.
defense cards when
Okay,
defending.
okay.
So I'm not going to use a tactical card. So Sergio, if you want to use one.
One.
Okay.
Move up to 2 enemy units from a tile controlled by an opponent to an adjacent tiles. You cannot start a battle this way.
Okay.
So I think it's interesting. Move this here.
No. You cannot start a battle that way. No puedes empezar un combate así.
I think I can move, but
Yes, you
cannot
can move, but
okay.
not into a tile occupied by an enemy.
So it's mandatory start a battle if two troops.
Yes.
in
You
the
cannot
same turn.
start a battle this way.
Perfect.
Yes, exactly.
I
So
understand around the card. Perfect. No problem.
Okay.
Must go to retreat.
Better here. Out of his.
One tile, no?
One tile, yeah.
One tile.
See, all of
No,
them
no.
go to one tile.
All the
Up
troops
to-
in the
Up
same.
to, not 3.
Only two
Okay,
troops.
okay. But in any case, you
enemy
cannot
units.
separate them in different
Okay,
tiles. They
okay.
have to go to the
Okay.
same tile as destination. Okay. Mark, if you want to use a tactical card,
Yes.
I only can
chance.
play one, no?
you can only play one tactical card. Yes, it's always one card per action.
Okay.
I want to play this, and this is draw 2 additional cards, or have all your opponent discard one from their hand. I prefer to draw 2 additional cards for me.
Very nice.
So
what do you want?
I think defense.
For everything you want.
Attacks.
And attack.
Yeah.
Yes, I can
congratulations.
choose, yes.
This is a very good card.
That's a great card. Yeah. Some really good tactical cards in the game.
Okay.
Okay,
Now
finally,
finish?
Andres, tacticals?
No tacticals.
No, okay.
Perfect.
So that would be the end of the tactical phase. Then we will go into the arms race if anybody wants to play a card. It's not the case for me.
Okay, I will.
Actually, yeah, I am going to play
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
I'm going to do.
Yep, me too. I have one card in my research deck now, same as Sergio, same as Andres,
Yes, yo.
and Mark
can
as well.
put One.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect.
Then we would go into the upkeep phase if any of us had more than 3 units or more than 4 cards in our hand, which is not the case, so we go straight to the next turn. Okay, so we played a few turns already. We are very close to finishing the game. As you can see in the turn order, each of us has a lot of points already. Both me and Andres are very close to achieving victory. We're both very close to reaching the 10-point mark.
I hate you both.
I know. But that's because we play very well. So now what I'm going to do is first we're going to start drawing cards as usual. So I'm going to take one defense card and one attack card because I have 2.
Okay, well,
Then it's
one attack
Andres'
and one
turn.
Tactical.
Mark,
Yes.
do you
I
want?
think, yes. 2 tacticals.
There you go.
In my case, defense, I don't like Mark.
Okay.
You don't like anyone.
Yeah. You're too ugly. For me.
Okay. Perfect. So then we would go into the reinforcement phase. I'm going to build 1 artillery here, 1 infantry here, another infantry here, and a tank here.
Whoa.
Yeah, very good stuff.
Ooh.
Have a strong army.
Okay. 1. And yes, 1 plane here.
Okay. Mark.
I think 1 infantry here, 1 tank here.
Okay.
And you can build.
This,
Okay.
yes. No, I can move this.
Okay. I do this and this.
Okay.
And here.
This is a very good question.
No, there's not much to think. It's an infantry.
So I think you don't going to attack me. Okay, let's try.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to start the 4th phase, the turn order. So it's my turn. I'm going to move my troops. Okay, since things are very, very quiet in my area, I'm going to get the plane and I'm going to attack Mark. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to do a transportation of my infantry there, and I'm also going to put my tank into the mix.
He has a plane.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to give it all to Mark there.
Buster is knocking at my door.
Yep. I'm going to move these 2 troops here because I want to take control of that, and I think that's it. Okay, now it's time for the battle.
9 points.
Very nice. If this
Nine,
goes
10.
well, I can win the game. I would have 8 points, my plus 3 over there. That would put me in 11 points, which is a very good result.
Plus
for me.
1, you win
Yep.
right now.
I'm in a very advantageous position right now. Okay, so we have the battle chart prepared for the battle from Mark and me at Mark's factory. So, Mark, do you want to play a defense card?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Again, your great plan. I want to ignore your first casualty.
Oh wow,
Again?
that's not good for
Again,
me.
yes.
Yeah, I know that card. I played it.
I know
before.
that card.
Yeah, you know it as well.
I
Yeah,
hate that card.
Okay, so let's do the battle. First initiative is the Mark's artillery, which is going to shoot and destroy one of my infantries. Then is the turn for my tank, which would shoot and destroy Mark's infantry, but since he used the civilians, my tank does nothing. Then we go into the 3rd position, so both my infantry and my plane and Mark's infantry and his tank are going to shoot. So, I'm going to destroy 1 infantry and 1 tank, and Mark is going to do exactly the same. He's going to destroy 1 infantry and 1 tank. and this would be the result of the battle. So as you can see, there's surviving troops from both factions, which means that this tile is not going to be a frontier tile. So we're going to put the troops back. This means that the factory is not going to be usable anymore. None of us is going to count the victory points of the tile, and there won't be any more battles unless any of us puts new troops into the tile. Okay?
Okay, and if a third player is going to battle?
You could do that. Absolutely.
Okay.
And you will destroy whoever you want when your actions come in.
And this act like together like defenders.
Yes, both act like defenders.
So if I want to attack first you, first Mark, attack both in the same?
You would attack both of us, and it will be depending on the initiative chart as usual. So if you have to destroy, for example, if you have the same troop, you can decide which of us you want to destroy.
Perfect.
Okay? So let's see, mine, I'm going to put the battle chart back where it was.
Okay, so it's my turn. The Americans think they are going to win.
Well, we are kicking ass. I mean,
this
we
battle,
have to
but
say.
as you can see, I have 4 troops
Okay.
because I have a car.
Yep, the supplies, which allow you to...
allowed me to have 4 troops, like the Russians. And
Scary. What are you planning? Put those cards down.
Oof. Oh,
I don't like your attitude. You look the cards too much.
okay, the Americans think they are going to win this battle.
Great.
But as you can see, I have 4 troops here with 1 supplies car.
Yep. Okay.
And I have this incredible car, amphibious movement.
Okay. Move all units from a coast tile to another coast tile connected by water, regardless of the distance between them. Those units cannot move again this round. Oh, wow.
Okay.
So you can basically move any troop on the outside of the board to any other tile on the outside of the board.
That's right, and
Yeah,
that's why I
this is
keep...
no?
That's yes. As we mentioned before, the whole island is surrounded by sea.
Everyone thought I was...
Yeah, I didn't understand why
Happy.
you were doing that.
Oh, because I'm going to attack.
Aha!
No way.
So this is what this was all about.
And as you can see,
No way.
I
You want
have a beautiful plane here. And I'm going to move 3 troops
Okay.
over there. And my plane, and I'm going to
Oh my.
surrender,
yes,
and
yes.
I'm going to surrender
I have bad
you.
news for you because they have artillery, so
No,
I don't think that's going to be a problem for him, no. Okay, so things are getting very intense at the American headquarters, which is bad news for me because if Andres destroys my headquarters, I'm out of the game. And I was about to win. I hate you.
okay, and I hate American.
Yeah, I can tell.
really?
Only in the game, not for bakers.
Really?
Not bakers.
Okay,
I love
okay.
American
Really?
bakers. I love American bakers. So,
Okay, so
I have
this is going
bigger,
to be
a bigger
okay.
battle
So first
chart.
of all, let me explain that the headquarters, as a special building, they have a capacity of defending themselves. Okay, so as we can see in the characteristics, as a defense, I have up to 5 health points that I can use. And that's going to be my initiative. It's going to be very high. So the headquarters are always going to cause 1 casualty at the start of a battle. Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough because he brought the entire German army to my tile. But it's good to know. I mean, I'm going to kill at least 1 in the process. So we have we are not going to put it here, but remember that the headquarters will attack first. Then we have my artillery. Then we go with the Panzer Division here from Andres.
Is it really necessary?
Not really. I mean, but you know, we'll do it for the people watching the video. So, first, my headquarters are going to attack and are going to kill 1 infantry unit. Then my artillery is going to attack again and is going to hit another artillery unit, another infantry unit.
That's
And
why
that's
the
about it.
infantry units go over there.
Exactly. That's pretty
Now
much.
it's the moment that I was waiting. all
I
the-
know.
all the game.
I really didn't expect that. Okay, so first attack with your tank, you're going to destroy my artillery. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 attacks left, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 attacks left,
Boom!
which means my headquarters are destroyed. The American army is out of the game. So, you kicked my ass. I hate you.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me. And that's all my troops off the board. My buildings, my constructions remain on the board, and if anyone wants, you can enter there and control them.
You know who is going to control.
I know. And if you want to take control of my headquarters, you will have to rebuild them. Okay?
With just
Using 1 infantry, yes.
Okay.
Just like any other building. Okay, so Andres obviously got a merit point because of this, because he destroyed the American army. You should be proud of yourself. I hope you sleep well this night. And that's it. I'm out. Okay, so next
One less.
would be the turn for
Mark.
Mark. Exactly, because he has 7 points.
Okay. So we had to plan something again, Andres, no?
Yeah, I got
Andres
to-
is
well, Russians and Germans
too long from me.
we
So
hate
okay.
the Brits.
the Brits. Yes.
I decided to attack the headquarters too
Okay.
with my tank and with this.
Okay.
It's not the best option, but at
But
the
you're going
moment
to destroy some troops, which is always good. Sergio doesn't seem too pleased with this. Okay, so it's battle time. Do you want to use a defense card?
I'm thinking.
because Sergio and me we are intimate enemy.
Intimate enemies.
Yes,
Okay,
intimate
okay.
You are so close. But yeah, I want to use this.
What is
Okay, I deploy.
Ah,
First of the
additional
battle, deploy
infantry.
1 infantry
Okay.
unit on the attack.
Very
front.
smart.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. This is wasted. Yeah. Okay, what is on the combat?
Sorry. Here.
Okay. This gonna kill this.
Yeah, the artillery kills
Sergio
the tank.
don't need the paper.
No, no.
Okay.
We use
Yeah, it's always better.
always better.
For the first game,
Because-
it's always better
Yes.
to use it.
I can go
Sergio is
wrong.
a seasoned player, but
Okay, this gonna kill this. Okay. This gonna kill this. What?
Where you are from, Mark?
My plan was perfect.
Thank you. You are going to dominate the world. Yes. Okay. Next, please.
okay.
Another.
No.
In the video, you can study what Russians make to not make that movement.
The plan of Russian is
In any
always
video, yeah.
the plan of Russian is always to make ensalada rusa.
Make a Russian salad.
It's not good for the war, only for food.
But it's great lunch.
Okay, and this is my turn.
Yep.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I try my revenge.
More.
Yeah.
Oh, my building.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Pues,
So
I think.
I don't play attack card. I need to play before the movement,
Yeah.
but I don't play.
I don't have any defense
card.
card, so
So we start. For example, this.
yes.
Okay. I put here. Here. I am the attacker. But sorry.
Yes.
So here and here. And Mark. Mark. Kill my unit and my tanks. Exterminate Mark.
Infantry. Okay.
I have to tell you that in this tile I have two spies. Two unit spies.
You have
Behind
hidden units.
With
Okay.
bazookas. But the next tour.
Okay, and the next.
Okay.
The next going with that, and Mark going that. I
Okay.
win
The merit.
1 minute for this. My tank kill once. Heal kill once.
Yep. And that infantry kills the other one as well at the same time.
Correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
So here, and Mark's going home, please.
Okay.
So I'm very happy to announce I have another point of victory.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I have one. I do wrong.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nine.
And 9.
9. Yeah.
Nice.
I missed the calculation.
Yeah. You should have left the infantry there.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, it's okay.
So this is moved now, no?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just to the 9.
No, not yet, not
Ah,
yet.
no, 9.
No, this is adjusted
Ah,
when we
at-
go into
at
the
the
first
end, no?
phase, at the calculate turn sequence,
Yes,
the
at the
first,
end,
first
okay.
turn.
Okay, I am the last.
Okay, that's it.
So I finished the turn.
Okay, so we finished the previous round. We've done the upkeep phase. You lose 1 unit here, whatever unit you want. And Sergio also lost a unit there. And we're going to start a new turn. There's one little detail that I did wrong when Andres eliminated me, because I shouldn't have taken my troops from the board, which would remain on their tiles as defense. I would be eliminated, so I would not play anymore, but the troops would remain, so it's not as easy for
No,
Andres
it's
to
not
conquer.
easy to go to conquer.
Yeah, because now he just can conquer the tiles and win the game, but in a regular situation...
There will be neutral troops. No?
Yeah, there would be neutral troops, exactly. Just defenders, just to make it a little harder, and
And
that's
the
it.
combat is the same. Using the
Exactly the same
ladder.
initiative, yeah, so it's not a problem because there's no dice rolling or anything, but...
Perfect.
Okay. Okay, okay, let's calculate the turn order, and I think this will probably be the last turn. So, Sergio, you have...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No.
No,
No, that was not yours.
9.
Okay,
Sorry,
good,
9.
because if you had 10, you would have won the game.
9.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're almost...
I make here
almost... see, if you didn't...
mistake.
Yep, you didn't leave that tile, you would have won. Then let's go with Mark, for example.
Mark.
It's easy.
Yeah.
1, 2, and that's all, no?
And three. Okay.
No,
As you
three,
can
yes,
see,
three.
Mark
Yeah.
has gone all the way from 7 to 3. Didn't go that well for him this turn.
Mark is the best.
Finally, we're going to do Andres, who has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and
7.
7.
Because this not have a point. No. So if you
Oh,
have
okay. So those two, yeah,
Yeah,
8. That would be the 8. Okay. So you are with 8 points.
and we'll start.
Okay, so it's turn for Sergio to
Perfect.
start. Okay, so Sergio, you did your drawing resource cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
I draw
Andres,
2 attack
very
cards.
good. You have to draw cards as well. You only draw 1 now because you're already... You don't have any cities under control. And Mark, you also
2
draw
attacks.
2 attacks.
Cards.
Okay.
My last
You
chance.
want to recover that terrains, I see, those territories. Okay, very good. Okay, so it would be Sergio's turn to move. Well, first, before that, we would do the reinforcement phase, sorry. So you want to put troops into the board?
Bueno, I try to do a reinforcement.
Yeah.
I think it's much better for me. So.
But, I don't know if you've noticed, but you can only reinforce here and here because you don't have any infantries in those.
Yeah.
Okay, so those two cannot be reinforced.
But
This is your headquarters, so you can always do a reinforcement there, no matter if it's empty. And you do have an infantry troop here, so you can
Yeah.
do a one
he
there.
can move first.
No,
No.
First is the reinforcement phase. Remember that's
Okay.
phase 3, then goes the turn order, which is phase 4.
Ah, right, I have a problem. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I try to defend myself against Andre. I see too many close to me. So I finish my reinforcements because I can do anything more.
Okay. Yeah, you can
so
put it on.
I can use my I can use my headquarters. Right. You have some plane. 1, 2, 3. Nah. I try with this.
Okay. Andres, you can also use your informant phase. So you have one factory and your headquarters.
Headquarters. Yes. And factory.
Yeah, plane is pretty much
Plane.
all you have, which is
I
also
have
an
to
option.
move right now.
Okay. And finally, Mark, you can upgrade, you can include one infantry and one whatever you want in your headquarters.
Okay, I think. No, I think. Yes, a tank
Okay.
and a troop here.
Okay, perfect. So now it's Sergio's turn to move, attack and construct buildings or whatever he wants to do. And you can use an attack card, of course.
I think I'm going to do nothing.
Okay. Okay. Perfect.
So next.
Okay.
Andres, it's your
Now
turn.
I will move here, here, and here.
Okay.
Remember that there will be your troops.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, normally they would have a little defense there. It was our mistake, so...
I move here. And let's make a battle with moving. I can move over here, but I can go 1, 2, and 3.
Really is necessary.
Of
The
course!
bakers are asking for it.
Bakers or
I'm
the
not
backers?
USA.
The bakers.
baker.
You hate this. You hate this. USA, not me.
He
This
wants
is
total annihilation.
a
He
new
wants...
history.
Absolutely.
Germany
Are you
control
history?
everything. And
Really?
We're rewriting history here.
Okay. It's very simple, the combat. My artillery kill your plane.
Infantry.
Sorry,
first. Yep.
And you kill my...
Yeah.
And I make you 2 points.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, and the,
plane.
and the headquarters destroys the plane as well.
That plane, okay.
No, you're still okay. He didn't
yeah,
comment.
because he don't
Has
destroy
a-
my headquarters. Okay.
Okay, and finally it would be Mark's turn to move.
Okay, I think I move my plane with this artillery here
Okay.
and 3 tanks here.
Okay. Very good.
One troop.
Yes, one more.
Okay. You use attack cards?
No, really.
No?
No, yes, one more.
Okay.
For Andres or for me?
I think for.
Well, he
What do
Yes,
you
I
want
think,
results
okay.
first?
Deploy one additional mechanic unit at one of your factory or headquarters. So I decide to put one. No, I know because this is not mine. So
Yeah, you can do it there.
I
Yeah.
can do nothing.
No, but
But now can
I can move, no?
Yeah, of course.
1, 2.
no.
Only one.
No.
Yeah, he would get engaged in battle. If it
Okay,
goes into that
so I change my plan. It's
space. Okay. Very good.
Okay.
Okay, all set. So it's time for which battle you want to solve first. You can decide if you want to fight
I have a
Andres.
surprise for Mark. from,
And
the
I have another surprise for Mark.
from the beginning of the game.
Okay, you've been saving it. Very nice. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I was sleeping, but not now.
Okay? You can see here Mark.
it has his name on it.
So
Decide your battle. Okay, I can
Okay.
use a defense
One
card.
defense card, of
Yeah.
course.
So, before solving a battle, sacrifice one of your units to eliminate 2 enemy troops.
Aha! Wow.
So,
It's very easy
I
for you.
sacrifice this
Yeah.
to eliminate this and this.
Woo!
Okay, very interesting.
Oh,
Very interesting stuff.
it hurts a lot.
Yep.
you can see the Mark face. This is a poem. And now, please do the honors.
And now
The artillery destroys
Oh,
the
my
place.
little, my little plane.
Oh, it's- and I win.
1 merit. Correct.
1 minute.
Okay.
For winning the battle.
That much.
Okay.
Okay.
Next battle.
Next one.
Let's see what Sergio has prepared.
What is this?
Please.
Oh
Fire.
no!
Avoid the battle, Tomaya. The attacker moves all their troops to an adjacent tile that is neutral or under their control. So you have to move your troops.
Okay, I give you a reward.
Actually, you move your troops, Mark.
I have to move
You
my
are the
troop.
one. The attacker has to.
But no another battle, no?
No.
Okay.
Anywhere as long as you don't start a battle.
I give you 1 point.
Yeah.
Okay.
But lost 3. Smart, eh?
Okay, so that would be it for the turn order. And we will go into the tactical phase. If any of you wants to play a tactical card, which I think is not necessary because if I'm not wrong, Andres has already won the game.
Yeah.
So we would do the arms race. None of you has enough cards to get the research points. During upkeep phase, Sergio would have to destroy one of his units
Yeah,
here.
of course.
I have to.
And
No,
but you have your supply, so you're okay.
Yes.
And this is it. So it would be the start of the next turn when we would calculate the number of victory points each player has. This is very important. If Andres lost any of his points during the previous turn, he would not win the game now. Since he managed to keep his points, he now has 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 points. More than enough to win the game. So, epic victory for Andres, conquering the headquarters of both the British and the
German
Americans.
army.
Germany.
Well played,
Germans.
well played. And that's it. That would be all for Frontier Wars. I hope you enjoyed the video and please back us on Kickstarter. Okay, we hope that you enjoyed this gameplay video of Frontier Wars. As you've seen, our good friend Andres really kicked our asses tonight. and
Remember, you can play as Russians and win the game. No problem. You can do it.
It's
You can do
possible.
it.
It's
If
Don't
you
be like
can
Mark.
play it like
Be
Mark.
smart.
Okay, so we really hope that you enjoyed the game. We hope to see you in the campaign and
Please.
do back us. We will have a great game for you. And as you've seen, it's going to bring a lot of good tactical flavor to your table. So thank you very much. See you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.